Well, hello there everyone. Welcome back to Final Fantasy 11. This is session number 4 on stream here. So last time we went to Sabina here. We had a go at the Rhapsodies of Annalene mission. I went ahead and after leveling a bit, we are now, if you see here, level 25 with our thief. Took me around 90 minutes or so of grinding to get from, I believe, 17 to 25. I did use the experience buff from the ring that we got here and some other methods as well. But, you know, nothing too special that isn't available to anyone else here. So I got that. We had a talk with Isachio here. And we have unlocked the sub-job system. When you speak to him after, if you're level 18 or higher, he will ask you for a particular item, I forget what it is, or Gilgamesh's introductory letter, which we got from the Rhapsodies storyline here. So we've done that, we've unlocked our sub-jobs, and we're going to need to set them. So we're going to head back to a stock now so we can turn in the Fated Crystal for our mission, set our sub-jobs, clean up our inventory a little bit here, and get going with our next mission, I believe. So I'm figuring out, trying to think which would be the best way to teleport back here, and I think we're gonna head out to the outpost here. So while I was grinding here, let's actually bring forward our quests because they will be useful here in case we accidentally pull aggro from some enemies along the way. There we go. Yeah, so while I was doing the grinding here, I did set a mission, or I did set a record of evidence for the area so that we could get some more experience here. Basically, a little bit more experience for every 10 enemies that we killed. And I did go up to the books here in the outpost so we could set a training regimen which would allow us to get a little bit of more experience. There's a few to choose from, so I did go back and change them from time to time. And I did figure out that this is, I believe, how you get the tabs or the valor points, or in order to actually be able to teleport using the books here. So we went here to the survivor guide. No, that's not what we did. We went here to the big field manual. We have the current training regimen here. We're asked to kill the Fred Leeches and members of the Goblin family. We can cancel that for now. Yes, there's 5 pages of training here, I believe. That was number 5 that we were on at the end there. So when you complete those for the first time at least, I think, you do get some points that you can use to teleport here, I think. So we're going to see if we can teleport back to the stock. Let's see here. The stock mines. Indeed. So we can either travel using Gil. I believe it would be cheaper to do that from the home point in Selbina, but we can also use the tabs here, which we have 114 right now. I believe we started on 9, so got a few more for doing some of these training regimens. Yeah, let's just head back for now. First things first, let's see how we're doing in terms of our auctions here. I think I'm not expecting that we have sold many of them, to be honest, but it might be nice to check. How are we doing? No, I think we're all still on the ones here. The last ones have gone for lower. I'm wondering if we should adjust the price or anything like that. Maybe let's hold off a little bit on that point, but yeah, they seem to be selling often enough. I'm not sure. We're not the ones who are getting them, but yeah, it's fine. The spells here are probably going much less often. The 18th here, so that's a good week ago or so at this point. Anyway, let's head to our house here. We're gonna have a chat with our Mogul friend. We'll see how things go. We should have a look at what our next set of gear upgrades are as well from our conquest points, I think. Sorry, not conquest points, the shards from our records of eminence. Now, let's see here. So, now in the Moghouse there, we can change jobs. We have always been able to, I believe, but now we can set our support jobs. I'm not sure if there's any point in setting one of the level ones right now. They're not going to get experience. We only get experience on our main job as we go along, but we might as well set the warrior here, I suppose. Before we do that though, let's have a look at our current job abilities. Job traits: Guild Finder, Evasion bonus, Treasure Hunter, and we now resist gravity as well a little bit. So we've got Sneak Attack, we got Flee, so we can increase our movement speed. We got that recently at level 25 here, I think. And Perfect Dodge and Steal that we've had for a while here. So if we go ahead and set our sub-jobs here, I believe they start with some sort of, let's see here, abilities. So let's have a look. Job traits. Well, apparently not. It's fine. It doesn't give us anything at all, basically, here then, but I'll go ahead and I'm going to level up Warrior a little bit. I don't think we're going to take it anywhere near the level cap, but I think it's our best bet until we get to level 30 at least to have some more survivability like that. But I'm gonna do that on my own time here, so don't need to worry too much about it. In the meantime here, let's go ahead and have a look at the Mog safe. See if we can put in any more things here. More Gobby keys. Let's put in the seal. Damselfly worm. I wonder if that's actually the item that we would have needed to unlock our... I don't remember. Let's have a look at the auction house as we go, I think. We're gonna keep the Slovenia to play. That's for a quest that we got there in Slovenia, I believe. You know, we can probably put away the undue knife at this point, I'm pretty sure. Let's see. Does that actually go into the... It does. So we can put it into the Mog wardrobe here. And silver ring, Tourmaline earring. Plus HP minus MP. I mean, we're not using any MP right now, so seems fine. I think having the re-raise earring seems like a better bet, but yeah. Let's put that away. But still, no, let's keep a silver ring. Might want to swap it around a little bit here. Yeah, not better than our best token ring, but I think we may want it instead of our Emperor Band. I'm not entirely sure if we need to have our rings equipped to be able to use their abilities or not. We're gonna have a look at that later, but let's see here. Now then. Where are we going next? Yes, first things first, let's head out. See if the items that we did pick up here actually have any value on the open market or not. And then we're going to see if we can upgrade our gear, because we're woefully out of date, to be honest here. I very likely could have gone ahead and leveled even faster if I had upgraded my gear in between here, but I didn't want to return to town off stream in case we triggered any events or anything like that. Let's go ahead and have a look. We should look into getting some more food here soon as well. Oh, no, that's not able to go up on the auction house here, I guess. So, alright, that's fair. In that case, let's just go ahead and teleport to the exit to South Gusterberg, so we can go ahead and have a look at what items we can pick up. Yes. Here we go. Yes, please. Yes, please. There we are. Let's have a look actually and see what our conquest points are at. We have 5,756 right now, so we're going to go ahead and pick up a warp ring. Well, I understand that's going to be a very good item for us to have. Let's refresh our statements while we're at it, I guess. It was turning him here. It was going to be a bit low here. Now then, we can go ahead and spend our conquest points. And it should be... I guess it's under common items here. There's Shared Band, Empress Bands, next page. Here we have the Warp Ring. So let's pick that up. It has the Enchantment of Warp, which is a spell, black magic, which allows you to return to your home point. Yes, please. We now have a Warp Ring. Very good. How are we doing in terms of inventory space, actually? 6 open slots. Let's see if we can sell a few items in order to fix up a little bit more. I am going to keep the gear I have here, as you know, the sets that we do have equipped are useful for other classes as well here, potentially. If we go into wanting to do some more leveling for others. The same is going to be true of the weapons, but before we do, I want to see if we can pick up better gear here. No, we don't want to buy, we want to sell. Let's see. No, can't sell it either. We're going to need a fatal crystal, silver ring. No, I guess we're not able to sell any of these things, or we don't want to at the moment. I'll see if there's anything we can do with the damselfly worm later, I guess, but for now, let's have a chat with Icicle. And we're going to look into equipment for level 20 to 29. So we're looking for a good dagger of some sort. Poison dagger, level 25. Level 21, poison knife, mithril dagger, level 23. I guess the level 23 knife is what we're going to go for here. Let's see. Yeah. Let's start off there, I guess. Back to the previous page. Get the mithril dagger. And damage. It's good. Yes, please. Now then, we have 5 slots left, I guess, for our gear. That should be fine, I think. Let's see here. So we're looking for thief gear for around level 25. Shade tiara, shade harness. Defense 10, empty killer. I'm not sure what empty killer here actually does. This is too high level for us. Let's actually see if there's any more thief gear at that level though. Doesn't seem to be. So yeah, I guess let's go back and pick up the shade set here then. Let's start off there. Shade tiara. Shade mittens. Shade tights. And shade leggings. There we go. But there we are. Let's go ahead and equip that. Starting off here. Going for them 10, 3 defense to 10s. Pretty good, big upgrade. Going to the shade harness. To shade mittens. Shade tights. Shade leggings. There we are. I think that's everything. We're going to go ahead and set the mithril dagger here as well. And here we are. New gear. Very good. Right then. Let's go ahead and head back to our Mog house just so we can have a go at clearing out the old gear in case they're going to throw any more inventory items to our way here. We are really going to need to see if we can get to Juno here soon so we can expand our bag spaces. 30 is really not enough. Before we do that though, there's probably some other ways we should look to go. Let's see here. Now then. Mug wardrobe, first of all. I probably should look into ordering these things a bit more. Maybe we'll keep the initial Galca gear here that we got for level 1 for all jobs. And weapons in here. Then we'll set our gear sets to other wardrobes here. So this should be good enough. It's 5. We can weigh the earring as well. Yeah, let's go ahead and put away the ring, I guess, as well. Now then, hog safe. Keeping all that. Yeah, I'm not sure if there's anything we can actually do with the Amplify Worm. We can put it in here for now. Same with the quad of backscale here. There is something we can do with the copper voucher. We can basically trade this in for some sort of currency, but for now we're going to leave it as is. Yeah, that's good enough. Now then, I think it's probably time we head back and have a chat with Sid. Tell him about the crystal line, as it were. Alright, we are at the home point here. Thought I exited in the mines, but that's not what we did here. Let's travel to the metalworks. Yes, please. There we are. Time to have a chat with our benefactor here. See how he likes my swank new gear. Let's go ahead and speak to Sid. Ah, it's you. You remember what I asked you to do, right? Indeed. Let's trade the faded crystal to you then. Let's see here. There we are. Okay. Good, you brought back a faded crystal. As I thought, its pattern of deterioration is almost identical to the one I found in Bordeaux. I just don't know what to make of all the strange occurrences that have been happening lately. I wonder if this has anything to do with that shattered telepoint we discovered recently. Oh, sorry, just talking to myself. Good job. You can... Wait, can I ask you to do something else for me? You remember Volker? He came here when you were reporting the results of your first mission to me. It would be best if you could deliver this to him personally, but he's a busy man and hard to find. Give it to one of his mithril musketeers instead. Ayame or Naji should be on guard near the president's office. Either one will do. Here we have a CL report. Probably should have a look at this description of that actually, but let's start first, see if we can get it out of here. Head up towards the president's office here. Not actually sure where Ayame is stationed here. Oh. That's awkward. We've got a hang of some sort here, I think. Sorry, let me see if I can sort this out and I'll get right back to you here. Okay, hello again everyone. I Had to restart the game, but we are back here in the Metalworks. Oh, man, we have a new challenge. Vanquish Vermin. We'll be able to do that, I'm pretty sure. First things first, so let's see if we can find Ayame here. I think she's in here somewhere. Not here. Hello, Cloud Walker. Iron Eater. Document about this new trust initiative. What would the Juno Institute of Magical Studies want with me? On the surface, this does not seem particularly dangerous. Oh. Yeah, President's office. Yeah. You can enter there. Have a look around here and see where Ayame is posted up, just for future reference. I think it would be good to know. I imagine she would be somewhere around the offices here, maybe on the entrance or anything like that, if there is such a thing. Maybe not, maybe not. Nope, not around here. And I don't think she's posted up around any of the other buildings here. Maybe I'm wrong about that. Which of the buildings are actually for the Iron Musketeers? There's a consulate. Presidential Aids Office. Might be that one, I guess, in that case. If not, we just give it to Naji here. Hello, Hans. Here's Lucius. No. Don't think so. Let's just send it to Naji in this case here. So before we do that, let's have a look at the key item actually. CL report. Examine CL report. As I suspected, the crystal's resonance around the crag is much stronger than normal. I believe it is safe to surmise that the same level of crystal resonance can be found near Sandoria and Windurst, extending straight towards Juno. Straight towards Juno, huh? Let's have a chat with Naji. A letter from the chief? What's it about? It's addressed to our captain. Let's see. Huh? I can't make heads or tails of this. I'm sorry, but could you give it to Ayame instead? She should be on guard at the rear of this building. This kind of technical stuff is more her specialty. It's not mumbo jumbo to me. Oh, but do me a favor. Don't tell her I asked you to, or she's gonna make fun of me again. Okay, I guess that just did it. The back of the building? Oh, we went through there, didn't see her. Maybe I wasn't looking closely enough here. I mean, she's not here at the back of the building, as it were. Does he mean that she's in here or something? Cannonry? Oh, there she is. Hello, Ayame. Nice meeting you for the first time. It's a pleasure to... Oh, you have a stock trust permit? I am assisting the Juno Institute of Magical Studies in gathering the data on this new trust magic. One of my duties as a ranking member of the Mithril Musketeers is to ensure that we are ready for any eventuality. And it is my firm belief that this new discovery may serve us well. And it is my fervent hope that it will aid us in our struggles against the Beastmen Confederate. If not, perhaps it can at least be used to assist with some of our more menial tasks. If possible, I would like to enlist your aid in this endeavor. But unfortunately, it seems this magic would require a bond between us. A bond we do not yet share. There are other things we must take care of first. I wish you the best in your efforts to protect the stock. Yes, hello. I've got a letter for you. I have a letter from the chief engineer. May I see it? This is a report on the investigation of the Crystal Line. It's addressed to our captain. This might mean our company is moving out soon. Thank you for bringing this to me. Your presence is much appreciated. The chief is a little busy these days to do such chores himself. I must ask you one thing though. Why did you bring this to me and not Naji? He's also a Mithra Musketeer and posted it closer to the entrance. Because I felt like it. Oh well. No matter. Good work. I've got your back, Naji. So, the mission is done, I believe. Yes, indeed. So, we're going to head to the nearest guards here and see about our next missions. We should be able to, see here, grab a record for this mission as well, I believe. Yeah, it should be on the tutorial, I guess. Missions. That's the Rhapsodies. Missions. Sandoria. Stock. Here we are. Rank 2-1. Yes, please. Very good. Get some more water crystals. And then we have access to rank 2-2. Completion of the crystal line, accumulation of a certain number of rank points. Yes, so we can do that. And we have rank 2-3. Speed to the guard in front of the gatehouse to go and complete the emissary. Aligned with the stock, completion of a waiting beast, accumulation of a certain number of rank points. I believe we should be able to skip the rank 2 mission here. Let's see. Actually, we don't even have enough to undertake it, I guess. So we're going to need to head to the gate here again. Go ahead and trade away some of our crystals. Let's see here. Go with this one again. Now we could also just finish the quest normally, but I figured we'd show this off at least. So chat with Cleades here. And we only have fetishisms available. Repeat. Let's go ahead and trade some crystals to Rebel Wolf in that case. We'll start off with 1, I think. Let's go ahead with the stacks that are small, so we can do those. Very good. We've got some rank points for the crystal we've donated. There we speak to Cleades now. We do have access to waiting beasts. But again, I think we are able to bypass this by giving enough crystals. Let's see here. Not sure how many we would need to give. Let's trade 1. Have a look. I'm assuming we will need more than that. Yeah. Let's try to give him 2 more then. We can give 2 water crystals. There we go. There we are. We now have access to the emissary as well. So if you don't want to do the second rank mission here, you don't have to. Again, I think some of these intermediate steps are not really meant to progress the story as such. Let's go ahead and pick up the emissary for now. Just show that off here. You've acquired quite a reputation. There's a new mission for you to tackle. First, speak to Sir Nadji of the Micron Musketeers at the President's office. This mission is of great import to the welfare of our nation. Here we go. Let's go ahead and speak to Nadji about it then. Here we are. Travel to the Networks 1.1. Again, what you're seeing here is a lot of the boring just get from point A to point B things of the game in a lot of ways. Then again, I'm not sure if actually seeing fighting is the most engaging thing I can show you either here, so I'll maybe have a better chance of showing you some more decent encounters as we go through the story here, but let's start off here by seeing here. Good to see you again. I hear you're going overseas. Usually I would give you your orders, but this time the President's aide wants to meet with you in person. I don't know what missions you've been on so far, if the missions you've been on so far were tough for you, but this time I'm sure it's going to be a real challenge. I mean, you're going to have to go to both Sandoria and Windurst. It's not like going somewhere nearby like Gustaberg or Kronstadt Highlands. You'll have to travel by sea too. This is the President's room. Remember to be polite. Oh, and make sure you don't say anything that might offend him. He's really touchy. Ah, we have been expecting you. I remember meeting you after your first mission. Let me introduce you. This is Sir Karst. President Karst, that is how you will address me. Lucius, what was that about the first mission? The report from Seirun Mine, sir? About the Tailkeeper. Those Galka again. I was not informed you had met with the messenger, Lucius. I did not feel it was necessary to bother you with such trivial matters, sir. President, Lucius. My apologies. I'm sorry for not having informed you about Galka, Mr. President. No matter, here are your orders. As you know, there are 3 other nations aside from our own in Vanadil. The Kingdom of Sandoria, the Federation of Windurst, and the Grand Duchy of Juno. Juno is still professing neutrality, so I want you to go to Sandoria and Windurst. It does not matter which you go to first, as long as you go to both. I will give you a letter of introduction, which you will present to the consuls of both nations. Any questions? How do I get to Sandoria? Sandoria is in northern Quan, the same continent as Vostok. You can get there by land. Ask someone else if you want the details. I'm the president, not a travel agent. Any other questions? What do I do once I get there? Why am I being sent? Why? Officially, to promote friendship between our nations. In reality, to investigate the internal state of those countries. And also, to train you. Any other questions? What do I do once I get there? The consuls in each country will tell you. Don't worry, we're not asking you to spy. The jobs you will be given will benefit those countries as much as ours. Any other questions? Where are the consulates? And you call yourself an adventurer? Just ask the guard of the country you're in. Any other questions? How do I get to Windurst? Go to the port town of Selbina to the northwest. Once there, you can take a ship to Mara, a small town that's a stone's throw away from Windhurst. Yes, that's not to be overly uppity with the questioner. No question. Good. Lucius, the letter. This is a letter of introduction. Present it to the consuls, and they will give you further instructions. Those are your orders. Depart quickly. You are dismissed. So, how did it go? Did the president nag at you? I still can't believe that Chief Sid actually backed that guy during the elections. Oops, you didn't hear me say that, okay? I gotta go. Good luck on your mission. Why, thank you. We now have a letter to the consuls. Have a look at that as well, I guess. Issued by the Republic of Vostok. A letter of introduction to the consulates in Sandoria and Windhurst. Needed to complete missions in those countries. Yeah. Indeed. Let's have a quick look at the guide here. I just want to have a look and see what they are suggesting in terms of things to do here. Yes, we can go to Juno and make sure to unlock our chocobo license and mounts. That might be worthwhile. We're going to complete the missions here, of course. And there's the replicas of Vanadil missions as well that we are going to be looking into doing. Yes, I think that we may want to start off by going to Juno here. But let's have a... You know what? Might actually be worthwhile. Yeah, I think let's go ahead and start off by going to Juno. We can always teleport back here, warp back here to stock with the ring if we need to. So to do that, let's start off with going to the markets again to have a chat with our Unity NPC. Yes, hello Ixley. I think if we go ahead here, if we go to a wanted area and select content level 125, we should be able to go to Batalha Downs, which should put us close to Juno at the very least. So let's go ahead and do this. I think it might be worthwhile. Understood. And away to Batalha Downs you go. Plus 100 accolades, and we have quite a few at this point, so should be fine. So this is meant to be a staging area to be able to go to the... Let's see if we can actually move around here. There we go. Go to the staging area to be able to do the content for these Unity fights here. But for us, it's mainly a easy way here to go into Juno. Actually, it puts us right into the area where we need to go to in order to actually head into town, I think, here. So that was very nice of them. Let's go ahead and walk into Juno. here we are. Grand Duchy of Juno. We do have some more crystals to make sure that we grab here, so let's go ahead and do that. We also have Chocobo stables, some weapon shops, gear shops, things like that. But first things first, let's go ahead and make sure that we are unlocking the home points. I'm not sure I want to set it right now. Actually realized that we didn't set the home point in Bastok right now, so we should be able to teleport to Selbina if we use our ring, which would be useful if we want to go to Winders first. I'm not sure if that's the most sensible way to go about this thing, but we can always have a look. Let's see here. Here's another one. Thank you. Out of curiosity, how much does it cost here to teleport to Bastok? Stock market's number 1. No, we're not going to remove it. Cost 500 gil to teleport. Okay. That's fair. Okay, we're going through here in order to head into the last area where we found the last stone of this level map. Not entirely sure how many maps there are. Yes, for Juno here. 4. Upper Juno, Lower Juno, Port Juno, and the Relude Gardens. So this is where we go down in order to get into our... We go down the stairs here, I suppose. Goes up to Rollenberry Fields. Let's have a look here. Port Juno. For air travel. That actually allows us to go to Sandoria and Winders here, I suppose. That's gonna be useful. And not sure how you get to the Relude Gardens actually here. I mean, I assume you just go up the stairs somewhere here, but maybe there's more involved. First things first, let's go ahead and unlock this. And I think we're gonna go and head back here and see if we can start the quest to get our Chocobo. Or at least rent Chocobos. Would be, if I'm remembering things correctly, and I've done this grand total of, I think, 1 time. I think it should be over here. Head down. We're going to have to do some questing here. Let's see, who are we looking for? We're looking for Brutus in Upper Juno. And yeah, here we go. Hello, Brutus. Hey, what are you staring at? Haven't you ever seen a Chocobo before? Chocobos may be tame creatures now, but they originally came from the wild. Latian was once covered with wild chocobos. Flocks of them used to dart about the plains. That's why they love it when you take them back there. Runs for their blood. Wait. Looks like it's feeding time. Looks like the chocobo wants to venture outside of town. Sneak the chocobo outside. Not sure if this matters. No, think of Brutus. Way. But thou must. Yep, free the chocobo. Phew, those chocobos always act like they're starving. What's this? One of the chocobos is gone. I never thought I'd see the day. Could he have understood what we were talking about earlier? That chocobo was always a smart one. I wouldn't be surprised if he did understand and went off in search of his wild companions. But wild chocobos don't exist anymore. That chocobo was raised in a stable. He doesn't realize how harsh the world out there is. What if he were attacked by some despicable creature? Please, help me bring him back. Indeed. Yeah, so I think it might be a good idea here for us to actually set our home point here to somewhere in Juno. If we were to be knocked out or anything like that, it would be nice if we come back here. And again, we should have easy access to other areas from the port here. But yeah. You know what? Let's go ahead and do that. I think that might be a good bet for us here. Let's set this as our home point. There we go. Let's see here. Right, we are on the quest Chocobo on the loose right now, I believe. And we're going to see if we can find some Chocobo tracks. Let's see here. Indeed. Yeah, let's head out into the plateau here and see if we can find the tracks. First things first, get the crew together. Always good to have someone at your side here. There we go. And there is a book here. Let's make sure to actually have a look at that. It's a field manual, so we can go ahead and speak about the individual training. What do you propose? 2 members of the Goblin family, 2 members of the Orc family, 5 saber-toothed tigers, 26 to 32. Battalia Downs. No, wait. 5 Starker saplings, 2 bass, and a breach 28. That's fine. Right. Actually, am I in the wrong area right now? Battalia Downs. Let's see here. Not entirely sure exactly which area I should be looking at. I believe it should be the Latien Plateau. It's on the description here. Where does that actually connect to? To Jugner Forest, it seems. So if we go through there, we should be able to get there somewhere. Would be nice to see if we can find the area where this is actually. It's okay. Yeah, Latien Plateau. Indeed. Jugner Forest. Yeah, I think we may be actually heading all the way to Sandoria, which, you know, suits us fine, I think. Let's have a look at the map. Nothing of particular interest here. There is a book up there that we probably should look to unlock. We're going to do that. On the way further here, we're going to go through Jugner Forest. As a book somewhere as well, I guess. Yeah, in the middle there, in the outpost. It's all good. Should be able to get there without too much issues, I think. Then we're heading to the plateau. Which, if I saw it correctly here, add another crag, which will have a crystal forest, has the books at the entrance to the forest here, and connects to Welcome Dunes as well. Yeah, I think we've got our route planned out for us. I'm probably going to go through here and see where we are at when we come back in the plateau here. Not have you follow me along the entire route as we make it here, but that's the current plan, at least here. So I will be back once again when we hit the Latien Plateau, I think, here. Okay, so we've reached the Latien Plateau here. We did go through the forest and the Talia Downs, and we picked up the survival guides along the way, so we should now be able to port out there if we need to, if we have the tabs available to us. But for now, let's see if we can go ahead and head towards the Crag of Holla here and see if we can pick up another crystal port. I also need to have a look at where we need to go. I think we're supposed to go pretty far to the northwest in order to find the chocobo tracks that we're looking for. Based on the guide here. And again, I am relying a lot on the guide, but for obvious reasons, I think. Again, this is a game that's been built on years and years of stacking updates and systems all laid on top of each other. So there's a lot of things that I don't understand that aren't going to be completely clear to me at any given point, more than likely here. Can I? There we go. I was going to say, can I not go up here? How are you doing to the point? We now have the Hologate crystal. Very good. Now then, let's have a look. To the west. To the west. Have a quick look here, I think. So it's saying that the guide is saying that we need to go to E5 here, which is going to be basically all the way to the northwest near the exit here. So let's make our way. I think there's not going to be a lot of enemies worth fighting here. This should be the equivalent area, I think, of the crag that we went to in the Kronstadt Highlands, but for Sandoria, I would assume. Since this also connects to the Valkyrie Dunes and presumably the area that's just outside of the Sandorian capital city. What's the quickest way? There's a path through there, right? And if there isn't, I guess we're taking a detour, but I think there's a way through here. It looks like it at least. There we are, yeah. More worms. Alright, I really need to remember that I do have the flee ability here. Not fast travel, but it definitely helps. I think the actual animation doesn't update if we are running or doing it though, so we should keep that in mind. Here we're on the wrong side of the crag here for now, but we should be able to go through. NPC of some kind here. Not sure what they're about, but sure there's probably ways to find out. Yeah, so I've been thinking about what the next steps are. I think we're going to be sent back to Juno in order to actually go through here. And if we are doing that, we may actually want to look into getting our gobby bag in order to... Oh, no, we don't want to log out here. I want to look at the map. Get our gobby bag in order to go through and increase our inventory space. I'm not entirely sure if we are able to do that right now. So I understand that we need to have a certain amount of fame, that is, do a certain amount of quests in Juno, and we then need to... Am I just going the wrong way about it? No, this is the way, I think. Yeah, let's have a look. You need to have a certain amount of fame, and you need to get certain items to the goblin in question here. Should be able to find the items, I'm pretty sure. If nothing else from the auction house. Probably for ludicrous prices. But the fame might mean that I need to do some quests. And I'll probably do them off stream if that's the case. This shouldn't be anything too important, I imagine, but we may miss some area story here on stream if I do that. Should be somewhere around here. I think it said just south of the little bit of map that's actually available on E4 north of us here, so keep an eye out for chocolate tracks. Is that it? No, it's not. Yeah, we have passed it, if that's the case here. I imagine it would be directly south here somewhere, if that's the case. Tracks, chocobo tracks, chocobo tracks. Not really seeing anything here right now. Maybe I'm just not good at looking. See enemies. The pair. Ah, there it was. Saw him. Chocobo tracks. Where? Where? Target is out of range. Yes. But where's my marker? Where is my marker? Okay, over there. There we go. Yeah, okay, that's not any visible chocobo tracks. You just need to actually find the point here, I guess. Way! So I suppose we've actually gone through and essentially gotten our chocobo back to Juno by doing that. Yeah, let's go ahead and while we're here, head through to West Run Far and see if that's actually going to connect us to Sandoria. Pretty sure it's going to, but maybe a little bit of a walk, but that should be fine. And once we've done that, we can go ahead and head back to Juno. I don't think I'm gonna head to the actual mission areas that we want to do in Sandoria. Just want to make sure that we can go through and yeah, there we go, up to the north there. Let's go ahead and I think this should be fine. I'll just cast flee on myself and we'll get going. I don't think I will need our trusts here. make sure we grab the survival guide on the way, and otherwise we should just be able to head straight there. Area music here is actually quite nice. Got this sort of old medieval layer to it. Something that you'd hear on a random fair or something like that, perhaps. Let's go ahead and see if we can find the book here. Yes, indeed. It's a field manual. This is a survival guide. Thank you. We're heading further north. Yeah. What's around the hill here? Should be able to see the edge of the city soon, I think. Lots of orcs here. It seems. I don't really know much about Sandoria or Winders as cities, as I've never gotten to the point where I actually did go over there and explore them much. Here we are on the roughly correct path here, I'm assuming. Yeah, there seems to be an entrance there somewhere. I think it's going to be good for us to just have the home points available here, if nothing else. There should be I'm assuming a field guide somewhere in, or survival guide in city here somewhere as well. Maybe we can use some of our newly acquired tabs here to go back there if we need to. So here's a entrance into town. Let's go through and see what we can find here. Why, hello. We are now in southern Sandoria. Whole new town to explore. So we're entering from the west gate here. Crystal, crystal, crystal. And I assume we need to go to northern Sandoria after that. Let's have a look at actually the maps here. Northern Sandoria has 2 crystals, 3 crystals as well. Up here the port. 3 crystals and Chateau d'Orgue. Doesn't appear to have anything. I'm sure there's a book here somewhere. Maybe I just missed it in one of the other areas here. Before we do anything else, so let's go ahead and grab these. Thank you. Gonna go and head through to grab the other 2 here. Actually, there's 4 in this area, so the other 3, I suppose. Now we're in a proper medieval fantasy game here, I feel like. You, yeah, not quite as looted, I guess, as a stock, to be sure. That's not the right way. I am gonna get totally lost there along the way, I guess. But it might be nice for you to see some of cities move along here as well. Again, this is one of the other starting cities, so you've decided to pledge your allegiance here to fancy elves, you would probably know more about it than I do here. Go. I think there's one more up this way. Gotten those three, there's one more up near the residential area, I guess. Then we'll head into northern Sandoria here. Okay, I'm too big to pass through. There we go. There we go. That's branches, that's not what I was looking for. 1 point number 3, that's what I was looking for. Actually, we can teleport to, let's see which ones, which here. That's number 1, that's number 2, that's number 4. Yes, please. Very good. Let's see if we can head into northern Sandoria here. We'll see if there's any survival guide on the way there. Yeah, I'm sure there's probably somewhere. I can't imagine that they wouldn't put one in one of the major starting cities like this. We'll have another look at the map once we get in here. Ah, big, nice open plaza. Lots of gardens. Really nice place overall. Okay, there's one by the gate over there to the west, I believe. And yeah, there's 4 in this area as well. It's another residential area. That's the chateau. And how do we get to... Okay, the port is up there. That's fine. So let's go ahead and grab the ones around here. Around here somewhere. There we go. There you are. The book here as well. Don't think it's survival guide though. It's a chat manual. Okay, yeah. That makes sense. One near the drawbridge. I mean, it doesn't look much like a drawbridge. I guess in the area close there actually is, but... There we are. I was going to say, this looks just like a regular bridge, but there actually is a drawbridge there as well. Sort of defeats the purpose if you can just skip over the moat though, but hey. Maybe it's more effective than I give it credit for here. Yes, so we're going to head into the little side alley up here, I guess. And down here, oh, there we go. So, crystal, you. Hunter registry and the survival guide. Thank you. Now be able to teleport here. How many do we have right now? One wonders. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, at least. How much does it cost to teleport to some of the other ones, I wonder? Solheim, Welcome Dunes, 50 tabs. This is just 50 tabs for everyone. I mean, that would be nice if that's the case, but let's see here. More Valen, Valia Downs. Seems to be. May or may not be, but seems to be pretty consistent so far, I guess. Go ahead through here. This one on the lower level, I think. Let's have a look. Crystal, yeah, here we go. Oh, in the menus, forgot about that. Here we are. Do that. North into the port, and that should be everything we need to do in terms of unlocking the travel here in town. Again, I think I'm gonna go back to Juno first, and then we'll come back here for the mission at a later time. I actually realized that maybe they were talking about the consulates in a stock before we start going here. But we do have easy access, at least now, to down here. Let's see. Should be just 3 ones here. So 1 to the south, 1 to the east, and 1 near the actual docks here. So have a look here near the auction house. Not sure if I'm very good at the game here yet, but at least I can read the map decently enough. Yes, please. If we head through this way here, then we should be able to get to the next one. Yes. Thank you. Oh, I think we should be able to purchase things for the courier vendor here as well. Not sure what they have though. Apparently he's not willing to sell to us yet. Maybe we need to actually finish the mission here before we can do any real business here in Sandoria. We just go ahead and grab the last yarn. Grab the last one here. That's our last home point. Very good. Now, let's see if we can go ahead and actually warp back to, let's see here, Yeah, so I think we need to have it equipped to actually use it. We're gonna use it instead of a stock ring. Can we actually use it from this menu somehow? No, not really. So again, there's a little bit of, let's see here. We use our warp rate. Just a little bit of jank in order to do this here, I think. Okay, so we're in Juno right now. We actually crashed when we warped. I'm not sure why. I think, you know, I've actually been pretty lucky with not having a lot of stability issues so far with the game. But apparently today is just not my day. We'll have a look and see if there's actually any way we can stop that from happening in the future here, but hopefully it's just a one-off thing here. We're gonna head down again and we're gonna have a chat with Brutus again. To continue the quest line here. Thanks for bringing the Chocobo back. He's been acting a bit strange ever since returning, though. He used to be such responsive to commands, but lately he's been rather stubborn. It's not good influence on the other Chocobos. Wonder what happened in Latien. So it is happening even here. You're from Sandoria, aren't you? So the Chocobos are acting strangely there too? That is correct, sir. Something appears to be stirring among the Chocobos. We must call the Vanadil Chocobo Society into session immediately. I shall rally the members from the nations of Vanadil myself. As soon as you've made your preparations, please make haste to the Chocobo stables in Sandoria. What a mess. Sorry, but I think you should also attend this session. You're the one who last saw the Chocobo before the change. Indeed. So, let's see if it actually updates quests here. Client Brutus. Yeah, it doesn't really update with steps here, unfortunately. So we're just gonna have to remember that we need to go to Sandoria here next. I wanted to have a look as well and see if we could find the Gobby Bag quest giver. Let's see here. Right. Let's see if we can. Find the quest giver in question here. In Lower Juno. Alright. Let's make sure that we head to Lower Juno in that case. And I think this is actually going to trigger another storyline for us here. I'm not entirely sure, but let's see. Is it? Let's see here. This way down? No. Okay, it's just these ways. That's up. So we need to go down. Here we are. Yes, please. Would you mind just porting me in here? Oh, there's just a lot of people around here. That may be the case. Yes, here we are. I say, do you see that? Looks like, but could it truly be a giant crystal? This light, it's like nothing I've ever seen. Although, whatever could this mean? I haven't a clue, Verena. I'd wager it doesn't bode well for us. What could this mean, brother? Is it some sort of omen? I only wish I had answers for you, Clady. One thing's for certain, though. We've not seen the likes of this crystal before. The otherworldly light. Could it be a visitant from paradise? It all began with a stone. So the legend says. Shh! Listen, do you hear something? We know these people. Do my ears deceive me? This ethereal voice. It's coming from the crystal. The crystal is singing? Beckoning call of a preternatural stone. I'll be damned if I know where that slab of rock came from, or what it's doing here, but one thing's for sure, that's no ordinary energy it's giving off. Ages passed. Sentient jewel. Enormous and beautiful. No, I don't like the looks of this one bit. Banished the darkness. Its many-colored light filled the world with life and brought forth mighty gods. I sense such immense power. This crystal harbors an unbelievably strong will. It would seem, someone that we've got ourselves into another troublesome situation on our hands. And so we face the most curious plight. What a perfect occasion for me to brandish my intellectual might. Oh ho 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 ho. Stand back. You must not draw near. Star Sybil. That thing. You must not approach it. It is not meant to exist in our world. Not meant to exist in our world? But that means... that stone, it is... No! The horror, the pain, love. Love will be the ruin of us all. Star Sybil. Bathed in light, the world entered an age of bliss. Until, after a time, the gods fell into slumber. The world was called Vanadil. Our world, Vanadil. So, crystalline prophecy. Ode of life bestowing. What am I doing here? Why, I could have just sworn I just saw... Must be my old noggin playing tricks on me again. Good heavens! This is no time to be daydreaming. I must get back to work before the master scolds me. Although, what was that? No, it wasn't a dream, Verena. I saw it too, plain as day. A massive crystal floating majestically and yet somehow ominously like a star in the sky. And yet, look at these people's faces. Blissful and unaware, as if they have no recollection of what they saw mere moments ago. Not even a fleeting memory of that enormous jewel. Its many-colored lights. I'm sorry, what now? Did you see them, mister? The many-colored beams of light. Did you hear the ancient song? That was the memory of the crystal. The memories of De La Stona. The song of ages past that heralded the birth of the gods. How strange. It's as if they never noticed the thing. Or perhaps they did but don't recall. No memory of what they heard and saw. Curious indeed. Doesn't this make you wonder, mister? Aren't you troubled by what you're seeing? Don't you wonder what's happening to your precious Vanadil? Like it or not, it would seem you have been chosen. Chosen by the echo of the crystal. Chosen for what, you ask? That's not for me to say. Sure, you could just return and walk away from your fate. But if you care for the future of your world, seek out the seed spall Lux, the seed spall Luna, the seed spall Astrum. What are they? Why, the rays of light you saw, of course. Or what remains of them, at least. Raining down from the heavens, they settled in forests, marshes, and mountains. Where did the crystal come from? For what purpose has it come to our world? Open your ears to the echo and the ancient melody, and you just might find the answers you seek. I'll be waiting for you at Kupim Island. Bring the shards to me there, and we will see what mysteries they hold. And now you'd best be on your way, adventurer. It would appear that the wheels have long since been set in motion. By the way, you can call me Aldo. Oh, I know you all too well, Lafayette. Do take care now. So, that's a storyline that they added later in the game's lifecycle, I'm pretty sure. I think it would be more efficient to us if we knew who Aldo was before this thing here, but we don't, unfortunately. There's another crystal down there. I wonder exactly where we might find the gobby in question here that we're looking for. Let's see here. Right. H9 seems to be the case. Let's see if we can find our way there. Right, first, which way am I oriented there? I think this is gonna be south, yeah. Near the garments and magic shop, I guess. Let's have a look. I imagine it would be on the upper level. Maybe it's not. I think we're looking for someone named Lutnix. Let's keep our eyes peeled, I suppose. Oh, well. Vessel, Either they're inside here somewhere, or we would need to go to the lower level. No one's here, it seems. Let's have a look, go over here then. Crazy wolf. No, I don't think there's anyone in here. Let's head down then and see if there's anything on the lower levels here. Arike Paronke? No. You're on the lower level. Are you in here, perhaps? No, I assume this is the magic shop. Maybe it's this one. Oh, it must be here somewhere, right? What did I say? H9? H9. Could be under the gem store as well, I guess. That does look like it has a bag on this storefront here, at least. Muckwigs. Ah, here we go. Stinknicks, Creepsticks, Doplidock, Bluffnicks, I believe. What we're looking for. Hey, buddy. You hear about those cavernous moths? Cavernous what? You've never seen one? Bah, why am I even talking to you? Well, alright. Ascapis got bigger bags than you. You want one, don't you? Yes, very much. Oh yeah? Well, hook me up with these, and I'll bump your bag size smidgen. I want a square of Dalma leather, a steel ingot, a square of linen cloth, and a peridot. Bring them to me and I'll make your bag bigger, but I ain't gonna tell you how it's done. Ancient Gobby secret. So, that's what we need to do here next to upgrade our bag size. So we're probably gonna grab those items and do that off stream. I don't think that's a big enough point here that we're going to worry about showing it, but let's go ahead and grab the point here. Very good. Now, what's the next area we can go to? We should probably go to Port Juno. How do we get to Prelude Gardens as well? From Upper Juno, I guess. So, you know what? Let's start off by going to the port here. Here we are. Yes, please. So that's the way we came from, so it's further down to the port. See if we run into any other errant cutscenes here. I think we should be able to just go down here. Right, so one here. That's the way to Kuthim Island. We don't need to go there right now. But let's go here. Head out here. Grab our next point. Actually, can I... Out of curiosity. Can I flee in here? Suppose I can. I was under the impression that maybe I couldn't since it's in town here, but I guess we can, and that's good to know for future reference. Let's see, how back to Upper Juno. 1.2 should be good. And we're gonna head upstairs here as well. See if we can grab the points up there. Yeah, this should be the way up, I think. So here we are. And the Prelude Gardens. Quite a fancy area, I have to say. Let's see if we can get to the point where the teleport was. I think there was a survival guide here as well. Potentially. Go. Home point number 2. tutorial guide. Here we are. Very good. Going to head up again and see if we lost two home points here. There we are. There we go. There we are. So, very good. I think we're all good on this point right now. Let's see here. One over by the book. I'm gonna need to end the stream here real soon. I'm wondering if I should just go ahead and head to Sandoria here, and see if we can end things there. First things first here, I guess. Have a look at their mission. Yeah, we should probably head back there. So let's go back to the stock before we do anything else, and let's remember that we need to have a look when we go to Sandoria about the chocobos as well. But yes, we're gonna head back to the stock here. What's the best way for us, I think? Wait here. Let's see here. Go to another home point. That's from favorites, the stock markets. Teleport, yes. Cost 500 gills, but that's fine for now. I want to save my taps for potential other warp spirit books. I think that's fine. We should be able to get some guild for relative ship with conquest points if we need to here. Right, so this is where we're going to end again here today. Back home. I may do some small grinding to get our warrior levels up a little bit so we can get some use of our sub job. But other than that, I think we're gonna come back here next Wednesday, basically where we ended things here, so that we can go ahead and actually continue on with the mission and get our chocobo stuff done. But for now, this is going to be it. Thank you all very much for following along, for showing any interest in this whole thing at all. I'll be back again Wednesday, where we'll continue on. And until then, I hope you have a good time, and I'll see you then. Now, good night, everyone.